At what point did you look at your business and consider it a success?
Well, I told Kristin that I said the point where the bank didn't have to call me every morning and say, Miss Swanson, are you going to make a deposit today? And that is the honest truth. You
See,
know,
that's keeping it real, because I've
you
had
work
that
7
same
days.
I have that same experience.
We started off working 7 days, and then we got down to 6 and maybe 5. And then when you could like kind of breathe a little bit and see, actually believe that there was some money in the bank, and you could have an aha moment, that probably was it. It was never about, it's never about prestige or being on boards, or, you know, you got to watch a lot of that, because that can turn your head. And you don't look at what's in the, remember, keep your eye on what's in the bank. As you say, it's the economy, because what you're taking in as money, as you're selling, as you're doing sales, that's not your profit.
That's right.
That's not your money.
That's
You
right.
you have to keep that in mind.
And so many times you hear folks say, "Oh, you know, my gross revenues was such and such. Oh, I did
Gross,
5 digits or 6 digits," and I'm saying, see, y'all, they're not keeping it real. See, they didn't tell you about those expenses when you get to that net.
No.
The reality, payroll, and all these other things you have to pay,
Keep
other
the lights
expenses.
on.
Yes.
And they'll tell you it might just be a 4 digit by the time you get to the bottom line.
Right, right. I'm grateful that, and then you got to worry about internal revenue and minority businesses.
Yes.
If they think that you're successful, they are coming. They are coming
Absolutely.
if they think you're successful. And I wanted to make one other point about the property market and your the real estate market and the mortgage companies. The federal government fines the mortgage company every day if they go to a mortgage company and they find that they have mortgages without insurance. They will fine them daily. So it's not just it's not like don't get, as my son would say, booted up over the mortgage company. It's not, you know, they're trying to stay in compliance too.
Now, I don't know about my listening audience, but you just gave me a little education and awareness, okay? Because I've been fussing. I said, boy, if I can set aside an emergency fund enough, and when something catastrophic, like I hope there's no cousin to Hurricane Katrina, I can do what I need to do. I'm tired of fussing with my agent about this homeowner insurance.